Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mod spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the place called Home mod, which is being made by user Carnatix. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is something we actually haven't looked at in quite some time on this series, and that is a player home. Specifically, this home right there through that door, which you may have already guessed from our location, is in Concord, just outside the Museum of Freedom over by the church. We have home, and it's quite an interesting and I think kind of well-placed player house for anyone starting a new game. Though if you are starting a new game, I suggest it is a normal playthrough rather than survival, as there is a lot of really cool equipment inside this home, which might be a little bit overpowered if you're trying to do a survival playthrough. But nonetheless, let's go inside and check out this player home here in the Commonwealth. Alright, in we go, and I gotta say, this is a pretty impressively made place. I've really enjoyed it so far, as it's got basically everything you need inside of this home. All your workbenches, great storage locations, good bed, kitchen, everything. And if we actually turn around, now that we are inside, we have a lovely light switch. And I gotta admit, it's a little thing, but it's one of those little things that just makes me happy. Every room has a light switch like that, which you can turn on to activate the lights, and for some reason, that just entertains me. I really do enjoy that. And we'll start over here on the left, where we have our work zone, where you can see we have oh boy, a lot of things, including some power armor pieces, a hazmat suit, we've got our armor workbench, we have over here a weapon workbench, and a whole lot of different materials spread on these work shelves, and also some ammo boxes. Very good indeed. And you'll also notice we have a fuse box here, which you can use to hook up interesting electrical items that you'd like to build, as we're going to sidetrack over this area real quick to look at this mailbox right here in the corner. As you can see, it's the workbench for this place. Now, just like the house that you can buy inside of Diamond City, that we can build inside of here just like we can there, though without restrictions. We actually do have access to everything in our workshop menu, unlike with the player home in Diamond City, which has some restrictions on it, which is kind of interesting, trying to build some of the items that you do have available to you in the workshop. But oh well, if you'd like to try to fit it in somewhere, that is up to you. So yes, it's quite nice having fuse boxes at key strategic locations around the place, in case you do want to hook up some more lights, for instance. It might be something you'd like to do. Now, over here on this other side of the entrance is a nice little area with a chemistry station, as you can see here, and a terminal for you to play any of your various hollow discs on, with a snub-nosed 44 pistol right next to it for your convenience, and a few little just nice places to store things, and of course a Sentry Bot model kit, and even a Railroad Stealth Boy. Look at that. So we got a few good things in here. Now, if we go back to the left-hand corner over here, you can see we have a massive storage area where we have a number of lockers. We've got some wall safes if you'd like. There's a gas mask up there, a nice little robot model, another fuse box for, you know, electrical things, and just plenty of room for you to do what you need to do here and store what you need to store. And of course, on the other side, we have a handy dandy power armor rack, perfect for any of your favorite suits of armor, with right next to it being a steamer trunk full of ammunition and even some weapons, which is always interesting. And of course, as you can see, we have a bobblehead stand here, a functioning magazine rack, all good items. Now let's actually turn off the lights. You don't want to waste electricity. And then head into here, where we have our stairwell, and we have another light switch right here at the bottom, with a corresponding one here at the top. And if we go through this door, and again, turn off to conserve power. I don't know why I do that, but I do. It amuses me. And we have another light switch here for the top floor, which is, of course, your living quarters area, where you'll see we have another fuse box right here for you to do any electrical hookups. We got a lovely little couch with, apparently some drug paraphernalia, and an overdue book, which is always nice to have, and as well as random other things strewn about like the X-111 compound. But what's most interesting here is this, the Lightbringer Pistol, which is a custom gun that's been added in here. Let's go take a look at that. And the Lightbringer Pistol, as you can see, 1 fire damage, and that's basically all it does. But you know what? It's kind of amusing. I mean, who doesn't like setting things on fire? Let's just get this thing out and boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, it's got a few modifications on it for a shotgun spread, and it will light stuff on fire, which is, you know, nice. I mean, it is the Lightbringer after all, so hey, fire is cool. Now, in here we have the bedroom, which, of course, a few other things strewn about, like some water, some fury, a lovely little desk for yourself, and a dresser here for storing any of your various outfits that you love. We have a kitchen for storing food, and, of course, preparing things here on the cooking stove. And, of course, strewn about here as well, quite a few different materials, which, again, is why I say perhaps not the best to have this player home for a survival playthrough, as you do have a lot of food and water items in here. And then, finally, we have the bathroom, which, of course, does also have its own light switch here. And, you know, it's just a lovely little bathroom for you to use. Haven't tried this button yet. Oh my word, it actually works. I hadn't tried that yet. Oh, we have a wonderful shower. Oh my god, I actually just remembered something from reading the mod description, and I'm looking over my second monitor to confirm this. Let's see. Yes, indeed. We have oh boy, I just lost it on the screen again. Man, I am all over the place today. It is a radiation removing shower. That is exactly what this is for. So if you had radiation on yourself, you can come up here, hit this, and this will drain away all that radiation, which is quite nice. I completely forgot that that was a thing, and I hadn't pushed that button while I was looking around the place earlier. But yes, there we go. That is the A Place Called Home mod, which adds in quite a lovely little player home. I really do enjoy the place. It is quite nice. It's got a lot of great potential. I love having all of the different light switches. I accidentally just grabbed that fire extinguisher. I love the decor of it. It's very well decorated, very nicely put together in my opinion, and just has everything you need in a nice compact home, and so much more. So if you'd like to try out this mod for yourself, and I'd definitely say for you to go and give it a try, you can take a look at the link in the description as always, and I definitely suggest that you do, because I mean, come on, who doesn't want a lovely new player home that you can actually customize through the workbench? But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode, though, folks. I hope you all have enjoyed, and of course, actually, I should mention one last thing before we do go, before I forget. Now, I mentioned that we do have this wonderful player home just right over here. Now, if you do click on it from outside in the map world, it will teleport you straight into the house here, rather than teleporting you outside and then having to come back in. And alternatively, we can also fast travel to other locations while we're inside of here. Again, it works like the player home at Diamond City, so that you can teleport from in it and also teleport into it nice and easily, so you don't have to deal with the outside world. And now that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed, and of course you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.